Hello guys, thank you very much for watching. In the previous video in the playlist, check out the playlist in my channel if you haven't seen it. We left off while reading about video spam. Okay, in this is the YouTube community guidelines reading, and we are in the spam part: spam, deceptive practices, and scam policies. We have watched the video in the last video as well, in my last video as well, and let us continue on here. Again, I want to notify you, I am not a professional in this field. Please don't take it as a professional legal advice, and I'm going to make mistakes in the video, um, or very likely, in order to find the right tunement, or the right answer, or the right truth. So like, I mean, making a like finding a right frequency in the radio. So I'm going to make mistake probably, and probably I didn't get to the right truth as well. I'm leaving with a question. Hopefully it is something wise. Thank you very much. So let's start. um, Video spam is content that is excessively posted, repetitive, or untargeted, and does one or more of the following: promises viewers they'll see something but instead directs them off site, gets clicks, views, or traffic off YouTube by promising viewers that they'll make money fast, sends audiences to sites that spread harmful software, try to gather personal info, or other sites that have a negative impact. Next, we'll go for misleading metadata or thumbnails. Using the title, thumbnails, description to trick users into believing the content is something it is not. Next, content offering cash gifts, get rich quick schemes, or pyramid schemes, sending money without a tangible product in a pyramid structure, or we know that as Ponzi. Incentivizational spam content that sells engagement metrics such as views, likes, comments, or any other metric on YouTube. This type of spam can also include content where the only purpose is to boost subscribers, views, or other metrics. For example, offering to subscribe to another creator's channel solely in exchange for them subscribing to your channel, also known as sub for sub content. And next, comments spam. Comments where the sole purpose is to gather personal info from viewers, misleadingly drive viewers off YouTube, or perform any of the prohibited behaviors noted above. Okay, it stands out to me now. If you watch my previous video, uh, again and again, YouTube is talking about directing people off YouTube in this section. So I mean, is it really a spam to direct people off of YouTube if it is to your channel, for example, your Twitter or your Instagram? But hopefully not. Hopefully not. Next, repetitive comments, leaving large amounts of identical, untargeted, or repetitive comments. Live stream abuse, live streams intended to stream content that belongs to somebody else and are not corrected after repeated warnings of possible abuse. Channel owners should actively monitor their live streams and correct any potential issues in a timely manner. Now this is interesting because I know that there are some bots that is used, like for example in VTuber sessions. For example, there are these things in the VTuber community called antis. The antis. The antis is like the enemies of VTuber, and they are like to spam content while they are live streaming. And if it is a popular VTuber, they could afford like a mod in order to ban them, even though it is kind of hard because they are bots, and we need like some kind of bots also in order to ban these streamers. But it's complicated, and there are various forms of spams as well. For example, in not necessarily while live streaming, but they spam your comment section. They reply to your audiences, and in order to direct them to Ponzi schemes. Hopefully the creators are not responsible um, for things such as that as well, because what they are doing is offline. So it is kind of hard if you live streams and you are responsible to correct bots. If it's just a human being, you could just manually ban them, especially if you are a small live streamer, right? But if you're a if they use bots, and hopefully it doesn't violate the community guidelines. Next, this policy applies to video description, comments, live streams, and any other YouTube product or feature. Keep in mind that this isn't a complete list. Please note these policies also apply to external links in your content. This can include clickable URLs, verbally directing users to other sites in video, as well as other forms. Note you are allowed to encourage viewers to subscribe, hit the like button, share, or leave a comment. Okay, let's go to the next one. The following types of content are not allowed on YouTube. Keep in mind this list isn't a complete list. Content that promises viewers they'll watch something, but instead directs them off-site to view. Posting the same content repeatedly across one or more channels. Oh, wait a minute. If it's the same content only for two channels, is it okay? And next, what if it is relevant? Like you created a channel specifically for shorts, and a channel and there's a your personal channel, right? And there is like maybe different channels for different purposes, but sometimes when I have multiple blogs, right? I think one content is relevant to the other blogs, so I spam it to all of my blogs, right? In order, because it's important. For example, like a site rules, something like that, or a disclaimer. Obviously you would want to spam that if you want to renew your disclaimer, but I guess that doesn't violate community guidelines. You know, uh, I'm sure there's a reason it is called guidelines as well. All right, next. The thing that still bothers me is that you could be liable for some stuff that is actually innocent. So you are at the mercy of the administrator that is reviewing these reports, if you are reported, or that is reviewing your content without being reported. So if the administrator is actually being having a bad day or something, you're at the mercy of him or her. And if it's not him or her, hopefully it's a team that could review each other, or worse, bots. And I saw some content creators actually have complained about bots in YouTube, banning people. Okay, next, trying to get viewers to install harmful software. Massively uploading content that you scrape from other creators. Trying to get viewers to install harmful software or directing them to sites that might compromise their privacy. Okay, massively uploading content that you scrape from other creators is like a meme channel, probably could be it in a thread, but there's a fair use, right? Like if you are making it like snippets from all of the different people and put them together within a context, that could be like a transformative action. But even transformative action, you should ask a lawyer about this, is still pursuable, or could be problematic. Now, the same thing is happening here in YouTube, that this is not being specified. You just scrape, yes, a meme channel, but hopefully you have a personal comments, right? Or text, or even words, and even you contextualize all of this. You're saying, oh, it's a collection of memes. It's a batch of memes. That is the context. I think it needs to be stronger than that, just to be safe. I'm not saying that it's in violation, But just to keep you out of trouble, again, I'm going to give you a this is not a legal advice, right? It's just my gist, my intuition, my opinion, okay? Just to keep you, to make sure you could say that you are being transformative and not taking from other creators. You have a clear context, you have a clear theme. So it's about slapstick compilation in anime, or well, if it's a slapstick anime, then that could be a problematic thing. But if it's like a sad anime that has a slapstick, that could be edited into a slapstick comedy, then that I would support that as a transformative thing. Or for example, horror. Okay, so like a regular slice of life anime, you could make it a horror theme. Okay, so that is creative in my opinion, and I would support that. But I would be fully behind that. But if you're just taking it and like, oh, this is that, and you're taking more than 3 minutes or something like that, and I personally think, if the creator would make it a problem, I will not defend the snip this video. Okay, next, trying to get viewers to install harmful software or directing them to sites that might compromise their privacy. Yes, that is bad. Auto-generated content that computers post without regard for quality or viewer experience. I saw this video that says that you could use AI to create a Reddit video, a video about Reddit, and it is just created by AI, auto-generated, and could be posted in YouTube. And I guess you could also use bot in your own device to do that every day. That is definitely, it's going to take a lot of space in YouTube's server. So please don't do that, guys. I also want some space in YouTube's server. All right, next. Promising, like, but if it's a good content, okay, what I mean by that is by spamming YouTube, okay, spamming YouTube and taking up their content, their space by a huge amount. But if you're not doing that, I guess that's okay. Reddit videos could be interesting as well, and if there's a legal issue of that, I don't know. Next, promising money, products, software or gaming perks at no charge if viewers install software, download an app, or perform other tasks. Oh, okay, I don't know about this, guys. So people should pay attention to this. This could really, it really looks like it's like a capitalism thing. It's harmless, but interesting that YouTube mentioned about this. Okay, so you promise there's a reward if you install the software, if you download this app. A lot of games actually do this. Okay, money, products, or gaming perks, right? They are specific about this. Gaming perks, like the gaming money, if you just install it, right? Or you leave a like in their post. But you can do that at the game, inside the game, not in YouTube, right? Like for example, a publication of an update, you make a video, right? And then you said, oh, if you leave a like in Facebook, if you, right, and you would get some gold in the game. This is not allowed. This is not allowed. Okay, that is interesting. Massively posting affiliate content in dedicated accounts. Why isn't it allowed? I don't know. Massively posting affiliate content in dedicated accounts. This, yes, to prevent spamming. Repeatedly uploading content that you don't own, that isn't a EDSA, let's see, what is this? Educational, documentary, scientific, and artistic. All right. right? Because sometimes you take snippets from TV, for example, and you review that particular topic. Like, for example, Craig Ferguson is talking about this, and also then Jimmy Fallon also talking about this, and also Conan O'Brien talking about this as well. Therefore, it is something that we should pay attention and everything. You can take that content and transform it into educational, for example, or anything else. Like, what is that? Educational, documentary, scientific, and artistic. Okay. We still have a lot to go in this section. It is interesting that spam is really focused, or there are significant resources being invested in actually addressing spams in YouTube. So please watch my next video as well. Thank you very much, guys, for watching. Goodbye.